Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Hobbit Village Still Pond. So what did we do today? Obviously we did the windmill. So been meaning to do this for a while. It actually turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to turn out. Yeah, I just think it looks really cool. And somebody did suggest in the comments that I did like a little Hobbit hill underneath. So I've kind of done one. I've done more of a granary, so it's got like an underground like granary basically. It's just, yeah, it's interesting. But I'll kind of like walk you through everything I've done in this episode. It's actually been quite relatively quick. It's been pretty quick. What I think I'm going to do for the other Hobbit holes though, just quickly, is I might do them the old style of Let's Building, but I'll do them, you know, like record like 4 or 5 of them at a time and just throw them up day after day. So you'll get a Hobbit hole, you know, for 4 days, rather than a time lapse at the outside and then me having to slave over it for 4 days. So you'll get more episodes out. And I think I'm going to have to do that for a lot of the heavy interior detailing, but I'll do a lot of the other stuff as well, like if I can time lapse a bit, I'll time lapse a bit. That makes sense. But yeah, this is what I've got. So I've continued on the path and the lane and everything. I've tried to keep the style kind of going. So you know, lots of bushes like the Nick Goss bushes, some trees around. So I've used some trees out of the trees repositories. I just shoved those in. I do need to change these fences actually. Let's do that now. Let's change these fences over, because otherwise I will forget. So, mask 85, and we'll do biosphere of 85, colon 2. Yeah, there you go. And then that'll do that. There you go, so that's how you fix it. Anyway, yes, I've tried to keep the style going, but still doing like a field, and I've still got some more, you know, I've got some wheat around it, but I've tried to make this hill like a really good thing. I think I'm going to call it Granary Hill, because it's basically a granary inside. But yeah, just a couple more fields. You kind of saw how I did the fields last time with this kind of style. So I've kind of done similar things here. These are more luscious, and then these ones are a little bit more sparse. I wanted to make it feel like because those are near water and they're all irrigated. So I wanted to make that feel a lot more luscious than these are, except for obviously that field's got quite a lot on it, but a lot more green and a little bit more space involved. So I actually used. I did the brush for wheat. I actually did put in air as well. I don't think I did with this one. I think I just put in bits of grass here to make it look like bits of clumped around. But the other ones definitely over here definitely have some air in it. So you get like, you know, the tilled ground. What's this called? The soily stuff. There you go. There's a nice big patch of air. So there's like air in there as well as grass and stuff. So it's a lot more patchy. That's the idea. So, the windmill itself, I had actually built the sails the wrong way around in the time lapse, and then I realised, and I went, oh, you idiot. So I've actually switched those around to the side, so that wouldn't, obviously, the wind direction, of course, for the entire island is northwest. So that's where it's going, so that makes sense to be, you know, there, right? Catches the wind, pushes it around. This is close as I can get to an angle as well, to get these sails to be angled. Obviously, they're usually at a slight angle, so when it gets pushed, then it, you know, turns. You know, there's no point just having it straight because they just get pushed backwards, obviously. That would be bad. So, yes, try and turn it. So it's a little bit different with that, just using the fences and fence gates in there. I've actually used the metal ones because I did. Just thought it looked a bit different, a little bit older, I think. Yeah, we got that. There's also this that I've just thought of randomly. It's like a little area into the bottom here. But it's so that they can get supplies up into the tower. Because when you have a look in the tower, you'll see it's pretty tight, I would say. Yeah, it's pretty tight. It's pretty tight, small space. So that kind of makes sense. And also it's quite hobbity having it in the hole. So yeah, that's what we got there. So yeah, all of this is pretty much standard. Nice little path around it, going around the hill. So you kind of saw in the video that I did a mask for the bushes. And I did a mask for the path. And it was very, very quick. I think I sped up quite a lot, so fields are, you know, quite easy now that I've got the right brushes for it and what I want to kind of make it look like this, or, you know, like this, for example, or the more lush one. Now that I've got all of that, I can just brush onto it, as well as these bushes on the sides here, and then a couple of other masks. So I've got quite a lot kind of like set out already and written down layer-wise, which helps with style. Yep, let's go into the building. So there we go. The building up close. Let's have a look. So it's got a thatched roof. Ignore those two. Actually, that kind of looks interesting. I'm actually going to leave that there. No, I'm not actually. I'm not going to leave that there. That's better. Right, okay, so we've got a thatched roof. It's a bit, you know, rounded. I wanted to make it look like it was drooping over and then goes around and then down again. So I tried to make it rounded, but not too bad. It's kind of like similar to the style that we've got over there, but, you know, less strict. More like this style, which is wavy and blobby. So I think I've done that quite well. Got a couple of little windows on the side, obviously. Could actually do with... See, I'm seeing stuff. Could actually do with some windows, like little things like that, so they can close them at some time if they want to. Or I might even have just one open or something, you know. So, got that. Yeah, back's not really anything, but the side does have this little door. Goes in. So let's go and have a little wander inside. It's going to be a nice, quick little one. So I've used a tiny bit of the grass snow. I didn't use too much. I just wanted to make it look like hills coming down a little bit onto the path. So they could bring, obviously, some of the wheat around and bring it indoors, or bring it down here. I know it's a bit tight, but the Hobbits, remember, I'm going to carry a tiny little bit. So they can bring it into here. This is where the Grindstone and the Grindstone mechanism is. I'll have a look at that in a second. So we can fly out the tower. So anyway, over here we have the tool shed part of it. So this is where we've got a window, so you can actually see. That's the idea. They've just got lots of tools around and all that kind of stuff. Pitchforks and stuff like that. We've got some of the actual grain here. So they've just got a little bit of a store there. Just realised. Damn it. Didn't want to do that. But what I did want to do was put a rat in. Because I didn't think about a rat, did I? Right, what is the biome here? Plains? That's fine. As we can change it. That's my general rule, is if it's plains, it's fine to change. There we go. Let's get a rat in there. Also, we need to... Actually, just grab one over here. Fix this. That's the only problem with this sand stuff. There we go. So we got a rat in there as well. So we got a grain store in there. Let's grab a torch, because there's no way you can see anything. Actually, I don't think this torch works in these shaders. Nope, it does nothing. Okay, let's get the other torch. Jesus Christ, that does a lot. So there we go. That's what we get. We got lots and lots of the hay type of stuff in here. Lots of hay in here. A bit of grain on the sides. A bit more hay in this bit. And obviously that's where the chute is, so they can bring stuff into here. Get the actual pulley up here. They can tie it into this. This is my idea. Like, you can tie it into this system, so that there's some gears and stuff here. Obviously we can't really do proper gears, but the idea being that there's enough gears there that they could actually use it on this beam to actually use it to lift and lower things. That's the idea. Use wind power. There we go. Just got something like that. A little bit more grain in there. Yeah, that's nice. It's just simple. I just tried to do a kind of like a circular structure underneath. It obviously the hill made this bit a lot lower, but the general idea is that it's circular, and that's why it's got these archways at these weird angles. And it's got little different rooms on each of them. It's all kind of like stone rather than anything else. So yeah, that was the idea anyway, to make it kind of like a bit old. And I've tried to use the older stone, older looking stone. So here we go. Here we have the grindstone. So obviously it would go around here. There'd be a stone on this bit right here. I might even, because I couldn't make an actual stone, but I guess we could just go with the whole that. No, let's not do that. Let's do stone brick. Yeah, we'll do stone brick. So we've got a stone in here. It'll go into there. It'll grind, and then you get your stuff out. So they've got some wheat stuff there, and then it will get ground. We've got some bits of spillage over, everything like that. Right, let's go up anyway. We've got some supports as well. So I just put in some supports around here. So that would obviously just be loosely attached to keep it straight. Small amount of supplies there, and then up here obviously is the main system. So I've got the main shaft there that goes around here. Obviously that's turning around that way, so that would then knock into this, which would then turn this. Now it's got some supports on it, and yeah, somehow it will connect into this with a weird gear thing. Somehow. So there'll probably be another wheel around, but if only we could have trapdoors like multiple ways and directions, it'd be great. But there we go, so that's what we've got up here. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a really, really nice, simple thing, but I think it works in Still Pond. It started to make this area look really cool. Definitely. But yeah, especially when you walk through here, you kind of like walk all the way through these. I've now put a tree in the way. Before you could see the windmill, but like it comes up. Yeah, there you go. You can see it there. And it starts to look really cool. I think I just like windmills. I think they're just good purpose buildings. It's on this nice little hill as well, so it's not on a massive hill, but it's kind of cool. I think it's cool. Is this even right? Yes, that is right. I was just thinking that doesn't look right, but it is, I think. Yeah? Yeah. Has to be. Anyway, yep. But that's it, guys. Really nice, simple little episode. What I've got to do in this gap here, as you can see, I've made like a little area. This is where the brewery is going to sit. So we're going to have a brewery in here with its water intake. I've just done the perimeter bush thing up to there. So I've got like a little bush going all the way up to this side, and then it goes into these just normal trees. I'm going to leave that. I think that's just going to be the plains around it. So this might be one of the borders of the settlement or the village. I think I might get on to next episode doing like a carrot and potato farm, something like that in here. Possibly, I mean, it's quite a big stretch of land. That's the only thing. It's like a lot bigger than this one here because it's you know, the river goes out. I am still thinking about doing a river, so I think I might do that first, and I might plan that out off camera. Get a river started, and we can have a little bridge going over here, and it'll just join up, and then maybe we can use that as part of the outer edge. I don't want to make, you know, you go to the river and then that's the end of the village. Kind of make a little bit around the outside as well, but not too much. So we might do that. We might do one of these. We might do the brewery. I have no idea. We'll see. I mean, I might actually do a bit of hobbit holing. Yeah, I might do a bit of hobbit holing next, just to get the main town bit done. You know, where we've got all these hobbit holes. So we've got this one, and this one here, and then this one here, and one that Nick Goss has been building for about 2,000 years. But I haven't got internet at the minute, so he can't build on it. Good excuse. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.